to Space Lemonade Stand.
We got a freshly squeezed podcast for you today. Tell them where we're at, Terry.
All right. Hello, I'm Terry. I am sitting in front of Mad Maxium 5, the apocalypse planet.
Oh yeah, so much apocalypse happening on this planet. We are serving up some freshly squeezed podcast goodness outside here with a special apocalypse flavor today.
Yeah.
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 What flavor? Is it blueberry?
Regret.
All right, well, I guess let's hop on in. I am your co-host, Terry, and I'm sitting here with my good friend,
Madison, who's also a co-host.
Tell us a little bit about yourself before we start.
My name is Madison. I am a graphic designer and an illustrator. And I also make videos for YouTube. Been doing that for a while. Make music videos on my personal channel, which is under Madison Bowen. And then I make videos about the history of graphic design on a web series called Anchor Point, which is just kind of getting started. You can go subscribe to that if you want. Terry, tell us about yourself.
Oh, me? I can do that. No, I'm also a graphic designer as well, and I illustrate comics and other comic stuff. I also like to read comics and talk about video games. That's pretty much it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And we both live here in Oklahoma City.
OKC.
The OKC. Basically, how we're going to do these podcasts is we are going to have a theme for each podcast.
Yep.
And that is based on the planet that we decide to park our little Space Lemonade stand outside of.
Yeah.
If you are listening on our YouTube, then you will be able to actually see the planet behind us. Whoa, it's so...
Whoa, look at that guy flying.
Ooh.
He's dead.
Ah, man. Rest in peace.
Yes.
So each one will have a different theme. If you have an idea for a theme, you can submit it, and we will put it into a hat. And then at the end of each podcast, we will draw out the theme for the next episode. And this will dictate a lot of things, like what we talk about, what BuzzFeed quizzes we take.
What kind of characters will we draw?
Yeah, we're going to draw some characters. You'll see that a little bit later.
Yeah.
And we have both written Choose Your Own Adventures for each other for these characters.
Yes.
But we'll kind of get into that a little bit later.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we're going to take some BuzzFeed quizzes.
Take some quizzes.
Yeah. Are you ready to be quizzed, Terry?
Yeah. Hit me with the quiz.
Okay. So I found a couple different quizzes. The first one is just for you. And then I think the second one is like kind of a talking point that we can use.
All right.
Just to kind of talk about apocalypses.
Apocalyptics?
Yeah. So this quiz is called...
This alpacalypse.
The Alpacalypse. This one's called, What Actor Should Be Your Survival Partner When the World Ends?
Oh, easy.
Yeah, so we're gonna see.
All right.
Question 1, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so how will the apocalypse go down? Will a meteor hit Earth? A tsunami will wipe us out? An earthquake will crush us? I don't think this person knows how earthquakes work.
I don't think that earthquakes don't just get up and they're like, I'm going to crush you.
I'm going to crush it.
I'm going to wreck it.
Tornadoes will blow us away.
Wow, that's topical.
Mm-hmm. A global pandemic will hit. Zombies.
Oh.
So meteor, tsunami, earthquake, tornado,
I think
pandemic, or zombies.
The coolest and the scariest one to me is probably the meteor. Like, it's like that movie, what is that movie where it's a couple and like a meteor's about to hit Earth and they have to like find each other for love. What is it? Anyway, that's scary to me.
Yeah, because it's like there's absolutely no hope.
No.
It's the entire planet that's gonna
like everything has already failed.
Yeah. Okay. This one is a little bit different. I'm going to describe the backpacks to you so that our listeners will be able to know what the backpacks look like.
Cool.
So this question is, what survival backpack will you carry? This one is orange and it's got some pockets, like many backpacks do.
Whoa.
It's got a little insignia on it with a lightning bolt. The next one is blue. It looks a little bit like hipster-esque. It's got some brown...
Bricks? No, sorry.
It's got some brown straps.
Okay.
The next one is like a completely black backpack. It's got a little pocket up top to put your cell phone.
Whoa.
The next one is a camo military backpack.
Okay.
And then the next one is a tan backpack. It has a bunch of like little pockets that look like they could actually detach from the backpack.
Okay.
And then the last one is like a little red backpack, but it looks like the kind of backpack that your parents would get you for the first day of school if they didn't love you.
Gross.
So
and that's too close to home. No, so how many backpacks are there? Because I heard one less. Because
there's 6.
There's a camo one, so there's like 5. Because I immediately can't find the camo one.
Camera one.
Camo.
Camouflage.
I'm not going to be able to pick it up. I don't know where it is.
Oh, yeah.
No, I feel like cell phones would immediately make the one that holds cell phones useless because EMPs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I like the one with the lightning bolt because it's like Harry Potter.
Okay.
So I picked that one.
It's orange?
It's got to be magic.
Right, it's orange with a lightning bolt. That's what you've picked.
Yes.
Okay, what tool will you keep handy? Will you keep a flashlight handy? A rope? A crowbar? An emergency flare? A water filter? Or binoculars?
Man. This is going up based upon the apocalypse I picked, right? Or is this like in general?
I think just like
whatever I want.
Whatever you want.
Man.
I think, you know.
I like the crowbar.
You like the crowbar?
The crowbar.
It's like a weapon, but also a tool?
Yes.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Okay. What non-perishable will you eat? Peanut butter, granola bars, canned chicken,
Ooh.
dried fruit,
Whoa.
whole wheat crackers, or canned veggies?
Man.
I know my answer.
I would probably pick... I think the dried fruit, probably.
Dried fruit?
Yeah, because I like peanut butter, but I feel like that you're really thirsty after.
Yeah, and it sticks to your mouth.
Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah.
I mean, but
Fruit,
actually,
you get some vitamins and minerals.
You could probably use it as like an adhesive if you needed to, though.
Ugh.
Can you use peanut butter as an adhesive? You could like cover it in your body, and then it helps you blend in to like the dirt.
Yeah. And then a bunch of
bugs,
stray dogs come up to you, start licking your arm.
So they're gonna. No, okay. I picked the dried fruit.
The dried fruit. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, which of these will be most important to you? Food, water, fire, shelter, transportation, or gear?
I feel like one of those things doesn't belong because transportation is pretty big. You can like live in transportation, right? That's like shelter.
Yeah.
It's 2 in 1.
I mean, it depends on what you pick. You could be like, I got a horse.
Oh man, I don't know. Like, can I have like a Honda Civic?
Are you choosing transportation? Or shelter?
Well, if it's a Honda Civic, you can live inside of it. And you can, and also if you go into the front of it where they spray the water onto the windshield, you can drink from that too. I feel like that was cheating.
But that water can run out though.
If water can run out? Even if you pick water?
But like, what's the most important to you though?
Man.
That's what the question is.
I'd
It's
probably...
not like, what object can you have to...
I guess I'll pick the water.
The water?
I don't want to die.
Okay. What will your dramatic catchphrase be?
Kerchow.
Good choice, but not one of the choices. Here they are. There are, I was born ready. Or, we've got to stop meeting like this. Or, shut up and kiss me. Or, we'll never make it in time. Or, I have a bad feeling about this. Or, we've got company. Which one?
I got a bad feeling about this. Because
Yeah.
at least I don't have to tell that to anybody.
Mm-hmm. Very Han Solo, very Star Wars.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. When faced with disaster, How do you normally react? Confront it head on? Avoid it completely? Ask someone for help? Sob uncontrollably? Make a joke about it? Eat everything inside?
I wouldn't make a joke about it because that's just who I am.
I agree.
I agree too.
Last question. Very important question. Finally, which disaster movie is your favorite? San Andreas, Independence Day, Twister, The Day After Tomorrow, 2012, or Contagion?
Ooh. Is Twister an apocalypse movie?
I don't think this person understands how tornadoes work. Listen,
the tornado's gonna get all of us.
We live in Oklahoma. We know tornadoes. They are not like
world enders.
No, absolutely not.
It's like saying Jaws is a freaking apocalypse movie. Yeah. It's like Jaws, he can get
Jaws eats a few people and it's, it's an apocalypse. We live in a post-apocalyptic
it's like Godzilla. It's like, it's apocalypse. It's like, okay. I would probably pick The Day After Tomorrow. Okay. Because that movie's rad.
Oh my gosh. Are you ready to hear?
What? Am I dead?
You got Jake Gyllenhaal.
Whoa.
Jake will battle extreme elements with you when the apocalypse hits. Blizzards, floods, you name it. The world may be ending, but at least you'll have some nice eye candy.
That's pretty good. I mean, that's fair.
I like...
He'll keep morale up.
I like how they say he will battle extreme elements. Like he's actually fighting the weather.
He said, "Come at me, blizzard!" Yeah. Pops one in the mouth.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Now you know who your guy is.
Yes.
All right. So this next one is one that I thought we could talk about.
All right.
It's 12 would you rather questions about the apocalypse. Are you up for it? You want to do it?
Yes.
Sound fun?
Tell me.
Okay, would you rather be turned into a zombie or watch everyone you love get turned into one?
Ooh, man. I'd rather watch everyone. No, hands down. I'd rather watch them all be dead.
I'd rather be a zombie. I would be too anxious.
No way.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Would I be alive in there, or would I be dead and my body would be reanimated? Because that changes it. Because if I would be conscious inside my own body,
I wonder if that's ever actually happened. There was one time a movie I watched where
I wonder if anybody's actually been a zombie.
I mean, there's probably some science behind it.
Yeah.
But like I watched this movie where these kids like ate some ice cream and they turned into zombies, and they turned into zombies, and so they look normal from their point of view. But they were really slow in real life. They're just like, why am I moving so slow? And then they realized they were zombies and everyone else around them was moving fast. And then they're like, oh, these kids look gross. But they don't know what they look like. They just look like normal people to them. And so they're like, oh, we're zombies. And then, so I guess they've lived the rest of their life like that. But if we're talking about like, I'm assuming like Walking Dead, they're probably actually dead. Mm-hmm. And they're just like monsters. Mm-hmm. If that was the case, then I'd rather watch everyone else be dead. What about you?
I'd rather be turned. If in that situation, I'd rather be turned.
But what if you bite somebody else? Then it won't matter.
Well, I mean,
what do you mean?
Either me die or watch everybody I love die. Like, that's the question, is be turned into a zombie or watch everyone you love get turned into one.
That's pretty sad, because people are going to be sad for you, though. Why would I would
Yeah, but then I'm not going to be sad. I'm just going to be dead.
It's like, I'm dead. Yeah. I'm watching from above.
Yeah.
That ain't me.
Peace out, Hauncha.
I say Hauncha?
Hauncha.
That's pretty good.
Next one. Would you rather be killed immediately at the beginning of the apocalypse or have to live through it?
I've thought of this. I would rather die at the beginning.
Yeah. But like again, like there's conditions. Like what kind of apocalypse is this?
I don't know. Because like if it was like a meteor one, I would want to see the end of that. Because that'd be tight. I'd want to be like at round zero. So it'd be like, I could wear a t-shirt that says, haha, I got crushed in the meteor. And stuff. Like, I didn't survive.
I got crushed by a meteor and all I got was a stupid t-shirt.
But if it's like a zombie apocalypse or like just like something crazy happened, I'd rather be the first to go.
Yeah.
If I didn't, but if I was somehow able to live, maybe not. I don't know.
I think I'd like to live through it. I don't think I'd like to be like one of the first people to die.
Even if it's like a zombie apocalypse?
If it's a zombie apocalypse, I want to die. But
yeah, it's pretty boring.
Everything else.
That's boring as hell.
You making fun of my decision?
No, I'm just saying like because we both have this idea that zombie apocalypses are so like cliche that they're not really fun anymore.
Yeah.
And they always end up like in tragedies, like
Well, like one of my biggest fears is coming across like a dead body.
Whoa.
And so like the idea of dead bodies being able to move and like come at me, I'm not for that.
Yeah.
I'd rather be deaded.
Plus, we don't know like what a dead person would move like. Like, do they run fast? Do they walk? Do they just not move and just like ask for pennies on the side of the road? I don't know what they do.
Okay.
All right, what's the next one?
Next one. Would you rather escape the end of the world by living underground forever or in space forever? We're already in space.
Are you kidding me? Why would I want to live on Earth or underground?
I want to live in the vacuum of space.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah.
That's rad. I guess that's easy.
We're already in space.
Whoa, let me take my helmet off.
Okay, would you rather endure a natural apocalypse or one started by humans?
Like The Happening? Like, have you seen The Happening?
Familiar? No.
No, the plants come to life. It's M. Night Shyamalan. The plants come to life and they kill people.
Ooh.
Spoiler alert. But
would that count as natural apocalypse?
I think that would, because like the plants are the ones killing people. But it is the human's fault.
Then that would be human caused.
But
I think natural one is like a tsunami or like a meteor. Yeah. Something that we can't control or start as people.
I don't know. I feel like if it was human started, it'd be more interesting.
Yeah.
But
there'd be finger pointing.
Dead. I would rather live through the awful one. The worst one.
I'd rather endure a natural apocalypse. I feel like it'd be easier to live through.
Plus, it's like there's no anger, there's no transgression. It's just like, the world want to be dead. The end.
Yeah.
It's not like it was like somebody's fault.
Yeah. No one to blame. Just good old Mother Nature. Next one.
Yeah.
Would you rather know the date of the end of the world or know its cause?
Ooh, know its cause, because then you can do something with that.
I'd rather know its cause too. Because I feel like then you could probably also see it coming.
It's like, would you rather have a leg or shoes and no legs?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Like, you'd know the date of the end of the world, but you wouldn't know what happens. Like, I feel like that'd just set you on edge.
That's pretty rad.
Mm-hmm. Would you rather try to survive a global pandemic or the Third World War?
Global pandemic.
Yeah, global pandemic.
Because war is hell.
Yeah. I think I have a pretty good immune system.
I think that it'd be pretty cool to see some weird people.
Yeah. And the other one is too scary to think about right now. Would you rather stay behind to search for your loved ones or move to safer ground? I'd search.
I'd search too. If I had like a ragtag crew of just me, somebody I could trust. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Maybe a crowbar and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah. Together. Forever.
Forever.
Forever. Would you rather share supplies with someone and risk running out or hoard them and be alone?
Wow. Would you rather be a jackass before you die?
Yeah.
Or a good person and possibly not die?
Yeah.
Alright. Next.
I mean, I'd rather share them. Because,
Yeah.
like, the more you hoard them, like, the more of a target you are.
Also, like, your buddy, your quote-unquote buddy is probably like, I'm not eating enough.
Yeah. Yep. And, I mean, then you have, like, one more person to help you get supplies, too.
Yeah.
And they have supplies.
4 hands are better than 2.
Yeah.
It's just math.
Mm-hmm.
Just meth.
Yeah. Would you rather leave an injured person behind or endanger yourself by tending to their wounds?
Leave them behind. They're dead.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Grandma.
Sorry,
Have you
your
ever
grandma.
seen that movie? Oh, what is it? It's
I hate
It's about a volcano. It's got
a
what's his face
volcano?
in it? Who was it? James Bond. Dante's Peak.
Oh, no.
Okay, so it's about like this volcano that erupts,
Yeah.
and it's really scientifically inaccurate for one thing. But
It's like Pompeii or something?
no, it's like set in modern day.
Oh.
Modern day. And like this guy's like, "Oh, the volcano's gonna erupt. Everybody needs to evacuate." And they're like, "No, it's not." And then it does.
That's
And-
Pompeii.
Yeah. And like some of the like toxic gases and toxic whatever is being leaked leaking from this mountain, and it turns this like lake into just basically acid somehow.
Whoa.
And this family is trying to escape, and they get on this boat to go across rather than go around because there's lava everywhere and crap falling. And they've got like grandma and then like 2 adults and then 2 children, and they're going along because they went up the mountain to get grandma in the first place.
Why?
Because she lived on top of the mountain and she was too stubborn.
No, I get that, but why would you? She's lived a full life.
Sorry, grandma. See you later. No, but like they get across the lake and then they don't have enough, I guess, gas in their boat tank, or like they can't keep going. And so grandma freaking gets out and pushes the boat up onto the shore. But she's in acid, so her legs get eaten away and she just has 2 stubs. And they leave her behind. They're like, "Bye, grandma, peace out."
Was she on land whenever they left her?
Yeah.
Oh, they should just
I
put her
think
in
she
the
just
acid.
died though.
Oh.
I don't know if they left her alive or not, but it was like, you went all the way up there only to watch your grandma's legs get burned off by acid.
What a waste.
What a waste.
I would
Next question.
leave her.
Would you rather spend the rest of your life looking for someone you love or watch them perish?
I'd rather watch them perish because at least there's closure.
There's closure. See, I'd rather look for them because then there'd be hope.
Whoa, that's like a half glass empty.
Yeah.
Other glass.
This kind of like tells you things about us as people. Like,
I don't
you'd
care.
rather watch the people you love die.
You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. And I don't care.
Would you rather run back to grab your most beloved memento or leave it to get to safety? I am leaving it.
No, I'd go back.
You'd go back?
I'd go back.
What would it be? Your most beloved memento?
It'd be a book.
A book?
A book I draw.
Take a look.
I drew this book.
You'd risk your life for this book.
Heck yeah, because it's like, what if it's my life? My life's work.
It's your life.
I would go back and I'd get it and I'd be like, haha, buy my book. Buy my book with
You'd save it for like a Kickstarter
yeah,
later.
Like first
After
time,
the world ends, I'm going to want to make a Kickstarter out of this.
I'm going to be the first celebrity after the world ends.
Yeah.
It's because it's not going to be anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
They're all going to die.
I
After
hope
San
not.
Andreas fault.
and that single movie.
Okay. Last question.
Yay.
You ready for it? Would you rather witness the apocalypse or only know a post-apocalyptic world?
Whoa, man. I would rather know only the post-apocalyptic world, because
Me
then I would.
too.
It's like when you have a taste of something good and then it's taken away from you. You're like, oh, that was my favorite thing. But if you like live in a world where that's all you ever know,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, this is just how I live.
Yeah.
Welcome to MTV's crib. Like, check out my world, yo. It's wrecked.
It's right. Yeah, I agree. I feel like it'd be easier to survive,
Yeah.
if you grew up in it. Kind of like, we millennials.
Whoa.
What up, millennials? I hate that word so much. But, like, we know how to use computers because we grew up using them.
Yeah, there's
if
no
we
like
were old people.
There's no trial and error kind of deal.
Yeah. It's just part of our brain. It's how our brain works.
Yeah.
We know how to use it. Same thing with the apocalypse. Know how to
Know how
survive.
to roll them. Know how to fold them. All right. Next, we're moving on to
Our stories. So to be clear,
yes.
we have each written character descriptions for each other.
Yep.
And then we drew based on those character descriptions.
Yep.
And we both wrote Choose Your Own Adventures.
Yes.
For
that character.
For that character.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Anyway.
The first character we have is the character I designed. I didn't draw, but I came up with. It's Revhead. It's a girl. Her head is an engine, but she still has like other facial features, possibly. She has a megaphone for a gun and a motor chain for a whip. She likes to insert ride here, and her hair is kind of red. She's also very like greedy in the sense that she does everything for personal gain. She talks in a very monotone voice, and everything she does is like matter of fact, like kind of like Daria. Her goal in the apocalypse is to find a new job so she can pay for upgrades to her head motor, and that's it.
Yeah.
So let's see what you drew, because I haven't even seen it yet.
Here is what I drew. If you're watching this on YouTube,
whoa,
then you'll be able to see her Revhead. I gave her a dirt bike. Cause I thought
that's freaking cool.
The motor was like the hardest part.
Go back.
Motors have lots of pieces.
That's pretty cool. I like her hands.
They're just squares.
They're good though. She looks like haha. She didn't say haha because
she'd be more like
she's like, I gotta go to my job, but I don't have one yet.
I'm so happy right now.
It's good.
I'm smiling on the inside.
It's pretty rad.
Thanks.
All right.
So that's what I've drawn.
Alright.
So Terry, what adventure will Revhead be going on today?
Okay, let's get into it. This story starts in a dark, abandoned radio shack. Here we have Revhead tied up, caught by raiders and brought there so she may be later disassembled or killed and sold for her parts on Tinder, which is now repurposed as a post-apocalypse version of Craigslist, because Craigslist is gone. It's too dark to see into the rest of the building. She wishes she hadn't been so snarky with the roided out raiders. Like that alliteration, or is it alliteration?
Yeah.
Okay. Does she call out into the dark or try to wiggle out of the chains?
I think she would try to wiggle out of the chains.
All right. Rev wiggles but can't escape the chains. As she falls over, she bumps a table, causing a ratchet to fall on the ground. She quickly takes the ratchet as footsteps and yelling can be heard inside the rest of the radio shack. The raiders now enter to see an unchained Rev as her head is glowing a searing neon orange because she revved her head up.
What?
With the ratchet. What? Raider 1. I knew we couldn't trust a motorhead like you. Now just hand us over the map and stop lying to us. We may let you leave in one piece. And then Raider 2 is like, whoa, isn't that kind of racist toward like motorhead people? Is that like a racial thing? I mean, I know the world's into, but okay. Walking backwards, Rev tells them to saw it off or she'll burn the map with her head. Does she jump out the window behind her or fight the raiders?
Ooh, I think she would fight the raiders.
Okay. She quickly turns to the raider and headbutts him, burning him with her still hot head. She throws the ratchet at the second raider, hitting him in the nose. He screams, and Mudchops, the scavenger wolf, runs out to attack. Scavenger wolf is just like a wolf, like a hyena wolf. Rev jumps over the counter, knocking over a container of AAA batteries. They spill everywhere. The wolf and the raiders slip on them. Very comical style. Rev escapes to the outside and sees the camp around her is empty. She sees the bikes parked in the shadow of the radio shack. Does she whistle for help or steal the raiders' bikes?
I think she would steal the raiders' bikes because she herself has a bike, which I have given to her, so she is very adept at bike riding.
Whoa, okay. Rev realizes there's no point in whistling and hops on the bike with less spikes and skulls and rides off to only be tailed by the other raider. She rips off the chain off the bike and whips the raider that had pulled up next to her. Wha-pah! He flies off the bike and drops a golden dash drive. Rev pulls over and nabs it. I guess this wasn't a waste of... Wait, hold on, let me do her voice. I guess this wasn't a waste of time after all. She drives off following her map. The map leads her through the abandoned city with some metal shacks built, still sticking out of the broken concrete. Rev looks at the map for confirmation, but the map is bloodstained and covering the next route. Does she turn the corner and go deeper into the city? Or go right and follow the plant-consumed highway?
Where does the map lead again? Where is it leading?
It's a secret.
It's a secret?
It's a secret.
Okay, I think she would go deeper into the city.
Rev turns the corner and finds a loud booming bustling of people. The outskirts may have been empty, but here millions of shacks are stacked and shops are open to raiders and lawmen alike. Lawmen are like sheriffs. Mm-hmm. She goes to the nearest survival stand and buys a canteen of water with some rust, which is the currency there. Rust. Sitting down, she spies a lawman and yells for him to come over. He comes over. His name is Grease. He's about 40 years old. He's a big gristled man. Mm-hmm. He said, "Hey, little lady, I thought I locked you back in for your own good at Gut-Rich City." Rev replies, "You thought." "I'm still going to find that special job that'll bring me all the rest." Grease says, "You want to buy the Gnostium core, huh?" Which is like a very, very expensive mechanical part that she will upgrade her head with. Mm-hmm. Only the richest can afford that for the finest road riders. Road riders are bikes or vehicles. And he says, "I could use a little help." Does Rev go along with and help Grease or go out on her own adventure?
I think she would help him. She seems kind of buddy with him.
All right. Well, Rev shows him the map and asks for some sort of accompaniment to help find the new treasure. That's where it ends. That's a surprise.
That's where it ends?
Yeah, we don't know what this treasure is. She found it on the back of a map inside a Honda Civic. I just love Honda Civics. Is it the Declaration
of Independence? Did she bake it in her oven?
No.
Like Nicolas Cage?
Yes. No.
Oh.
All right. That's pretty much it.
That's it.
You survived.
I survived.
You don't know why?
What?
I said, do you know why I survived? Because she's too cool to die.
Too cool to die. Same can't be said for my choose your own adventure.
I'm probably going to die immediately. Let's roll.
Okay, so the character that I created for you, his name is Ricket.
Ricket Ralph.
Ricket Ralph. No, his name's just Ricket. Ricket has robotic legs that don't match. Even though they don't match, he is faster than an average human. He's a bit lanky and has a well-worn leather jacket and a yellow backpack. His weapons of choice are a machete that he made himself from scraps and brass knuckles. His hair is pretty scraggly. He obviously tried to cut it himself and did a poor job of it. He has a scar on the left side of his face. And then some of his personality traits are he is a jokester and a thief. He likes to use his super speed to pick on the local authorities and those profiting off the apocalypse. He's pretty easygoing and good-natured to those he likes. He goes through life with reckless abandon. His main goal in life is to have fun, with a side quest to find a match to one of his robotic legs so that he can run even faster. I'm just now realizing that I did not tailor the Choose Your Own Adventure to Ricket.
You did to Rev?
No, neither. It's just an apocalyptic Choose Your Own Adventure.
I didn't specify. I was just like, oh.
Yeah, you know what? You did it.
Yeah, I didn't. But that's
So
fine.
let's.
Is it like what kind of character is the choose your own adventure character? Is it just like me?
It's just
Kinda?
like a normal
Then it's fine.
person.
Because I feel like this character is kind of like me.
Yeah, I feel when I was reading, I was like, "This is just Terry."
Yeah, it's like
This is just Terry with robot legs.
This is just Terry with a robot legs. Yeah. Because gosh, this is like the crappy haircut. It all speaks to me on a very deep level.
I didn't mean you have a bad
No,
haircut.
it's fine.
You have very nice hairs.
But yeah, like I felt like it was fun to draw because I have a bad haircut too.
Yeah. Well, let's see it.
All right.
Whoa. Yeah, that's you. Yeah, I like it.
He wants
I like him.
to match the left leg because the right leg is like an older model.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And he took like a door handle and he made it a machete.
Yeah. I see that.
But yeah.
That's good. It's great. You guys are seeing it now if you're on YouTube. If you're not on YouTube, then...
Get on there. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Turn it off.
Turn it off.
All right.
Okay.
Let's get into that adventure.
You ready for your adventure?
Yes.
Okay. You are walking down an empty street. The street is littered with garbage, overgrowth, and burned out cars. Buildings line the street, and a manhole sits open with the cover nowhere in sight. You hear a low growling noise, and it's getting closer. Do you stand your ground, duck into a nearby building, or crawl into the manhole?
Ooh, I would duck into the nearby building because I don't know what's inside the manhole.
Okay. So you duck into the nearby building. Whoa! You are in an arcade. What luck! Unfortunately, all of the games don't seem to be working because there is no electricity. All except for one. It's an old Pac-Man game. Do you want to play?
No, it'll make noise.
Oh my gosh.
I'm too
You
scared.
say no.
I'm too scared.
You say no. You obviously don't love fun. You trip over the frayed wire connecting the Pac-Man game to a car battery and are electrocuted and die.
That's
Whoops,
honestly,
you lose.
That's what I get because if
That's
this
what
character's supposed to be fun, I would have definitely played it. I play the game. No, I'm joking.
Okay, do you want to start at the beginning again, or do you want to...
I'll play the game.
You'll play the game.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you'll play the game. You have a few quarters from when money was useful, so you pour them into the machine and begin playing. You forget about the cares of the world outside for a second. You play until the orange ghost finally gets you. You sigh as you lean back from the game out of quarters. That's when you notice that you can't let go of the joystick. "Has a little fly flown into my trap?" says an old voice. Do you cut off your hand and escape, or stay still?
Ooh. I stay still.
You stay still. A sweet old woman rounds the corner. She approaches you and says, "Hello there, dear. I see you got caught. No matter. Granny will help you." Granny pours something over your hand, and you can feel whatever has stuck your hand to the joystick begin to give a little. What do you say? Do you say, "Thanks, lady, I'm out," and run away? Or do you say, "Do you have any cookies?"
Thanks. Goodbye.
Thanks. Okay. So you say, "Thanks, lady, I'm out."
Whoa.
You run out of the arcade, forgetting that there was something out there. So you return to the start and eliminate the escape into a nearby building option. So do you see what's out in the street, or do you crawl into the manhole now to escape what was out in the street?
What is the first option?
It's stand your ground, so this creature is coming towards you still.
No, I'm too terrified. Jump in the sewer.
Crawl-
Jump in the sewer.
So you crawl into the manhole.
Yes.
This is my favorite
I
one,
jump,
by the way.
I have a feeling that's why it was given like it was like a message from God.
Okay. Congrats. You are in the sewers. It's dark, it smells, and it seems like whatever was out there can't smell you over the smell of sewage. So if it was hunting you, it gave up.
Good.
Rats scurry along the floor, with legs growing out of weird places. You follow the sewer tunnel until you start to hear music. Turns out, you've found a bar, because who wouldn't want to drink their cares away, surrounded by the smell of 100 million turds? The bar seems to be filled with some shady characters. Do you go inside and order a drink, or do you forego that and continue roaming the sewers?
You never find a bar like these. I'd go and take a drink.
Okay. So you go inside of the smoke-filled room and approach the bar. The bartender tells you that the only thing they really have to sell you are Mike's Hard Lemonades and Diet Pepsi. Which do you pick?
Mike's Hards. So gross.
You picked the hard lemonade?
Yes.
Okay.
If I die again, I'm gonna be very it's gonna be funny.
You don't remember the last time you drank alcohol, but you do know that it shouldn't hit you this fast. Turns out you've been drugged and your organs are being harvested for the black market and organic hot dogs.
Am I still
Oops,
alive?
you lose.
Am I dead?
You lost.
What?
Drink a Diet
I drink
Pepsi?
it again. I drink the Mike's Hard Lemonade again. No. Yeah, let me, I spilt all the Mike's Hards. I'll drink the Dr. Pepper.
Got Diet Pepsi.
The Diet Pepsi, same thing.
The bartender smiles, or tries to. He doesn't really have any cheek muscles to speak of, and gives you a rusty can of Diet Pepsi. You open it and take a swig. Gross. You drive heave so forcefully that you don't notice the woman who just sat down next to you.
So you must be who I'm meeting. Nobody ever orders the Diet Pepsi unless they are signaling a secret rendezvous.
You look at her to find that she got hit pretty hard by the nuclear radiation. Her face is melted, for lack of a better term, elongating it, and her chin hangs down to her waist.
Oh.
What do you say? Do you say, yeah, that's me, or sorry, you have the wrong person, or why the long face?
Why the long face?
You say why the long face?
Why the long, beautiful face?
You know you're trying to survive, right?
Am I gonna die?
She runs away
I want to see
crying.
the death. I want to see the death.
She runs away crying, tears dripping down her face that is as long as a pool noodle. A large, scary man approaches you. You say something to my daughter, punk? Turns out her dad is the sewer king. He whistles, and radioactive rats pour out of the walls, jump onto you, and eat you alive. Whoops, you lose.
That's pretty cool. Okay, I say, that's me.
You say that's me.
Let me just rewind.
You're cuter than what my friend said you'd be.
She says. Apparently, she thinks you are her blind date. You go along with it, find out that she has a wonderful personality, and is pretty funny too. You fall in love, and live happily ever after. You win!
I drink the lemonade.
I drink the lemonade. You drink...
No, that's awesome.
Thank you.
That's
That's
fun.
not even my favorite one.
Which one? Okay, because I feel like I have some of the same scenarios. Just like, man, I wrote this big cool idea, and it's like, should we save this for after the next time characters, or do you want to?
No, I think we should. I think we should explore it because I just really like it.
Let's do your favorite then, because I feel like once again, like I wrote my adventure a little differently to where it's like a helix rather than
where it can go back in on itself.
Yeah, rather than a net.
Yeah, mine's more of a net. You go in a definite direction.
Cool. All right, let's roll.
So my favorite part starts at the decision where you decide to not go into the bar and continue roaming the sewers.
Okay.
So you continue walking, and honestly, it seems like the smell is getting worse. And did that sludge just move? You cover your mouth and go onward. Now the smell is making you retch, and you are definitely lost.
Are you lost, sugar?
Wait, no. I need to change my words. Are you lost, sugar? A sweet southern voice says. I forgot how sweet southern voices sound, apparently. You turn around, but nobody is there. Who's there? You say. Then from the corner of your eye, you see it. A figure emerging from the slurry of excrement. Do you run or stay and see who it is?
I would see who it is.
Yeah, that's what you do. It's so ridiculous. Okay. In the low light, you see the unmistakable silhouette of a beautiful woman. But as she steps into the light, you realize that she is a literal poo monster. My name is June, she says. I can get you back to the exit if you want. At the beginning of the apocalypse, I was cleaning out the stables when lightning from the nuclear storm struck and turned me into this. I would appreciate if you kept me company, but would understand if you need to leave. So, do you say, show me the way out, poop lady, or I can hang out with you, June?
Do I want to hang out?
I mean,
Let's see what she has to say. I hang out with her.
you find out that she has a wonderful personality and is pretty funny too. You fall in love and you don't even notice. You don't even notice this. Oh my god. You don't.
Is she at least like hotter than the long chin lady?
Yeah, she's just made up of poop.
That's not so. She's like a supermodel but made out of poop. That's not so bad.
You fall in love and you don't even notice the smell of ripe deuces in the air anymore. You fall in love and find a way to make it work. You win.
All right. I mean, I won, so technically I win.
You won.
It was good. Super good.
Thank. So now it's the end of the episode.
Yep.
So we are going to draw a next week's planet or galaxy that we're going to go to.
Yep.
Do you want to do the honors?
Yeah. Oh,
We've written down options and ideas and put them into a hat.
All right. Oh my freaking god! Are you kidding me?
Is it pizza?
Yes.
Yes.
We're going to Pizza Planet.
We're going to Pizza Planet. Toot toot.
All right.
Pizza Planet.
Pizza Planet. That's crazy. All right. Well, I guess.
Okay.
Rev up the hard drive, the hyperdrive.
Rev up the hyperdrive. We are gonna go to Pizza Planet.
This has been a Space Lemonade Stand, and I am Terry.
I'm Madison.
See you next time.
Bye.
Later.